Okay, so I'm Stacey Krizan, and I have been receiving lots of questions and interest around the Plasan and how to incorporate it into your skincare treatment business or into your body contouring. So I wanted to get on and just do it as a discussion where I would just record my questions and answers so that way many of you can benefit because it's kind of time consuming to answer offline individual questions. Also, I thought it would be great because then many of you could benefit from some of other people's questions and answers. So, all right, now keep in mind, these are just one person's answers. You are welcome to do different things in your business, and your business might be obviously different than ours. So, don't take this as the only way. This is just one example, and I'm going to share it. All right, so with the Plasan, do you have to purchase hours like you do with the CryoSkin? So I'm assuming this question is around a rental or lease rather than a purchase. So since I'm not familiar with that arrangement, just because we don't do it, we are financing the device. Actually, with Plasan, I purchased it outright. We did start on the trial, and then pretty quickly, my staff and I loved it, so we purchased it. So I don't know what the arrangement is in terms of purchase hours. I don't think it's exactly the same logistically, but you'll have to speak to Artemis about that. Are there consumables other than the serums Artemis sells for it? Yes. So with the Plasan, you also have two hand pieces. You have the plasma shower and then the ultrasound wand for the serum. So with the plasma shower, you do have the caps. And so the caps have a limited time, and so when they run out, you do need to purchase new caps. The other consumables associated with the Plasan is that you need to use alcohol swabs. So you do need that as well as cleaning products for it. Serum, alcohol, cleaning, the plasma shower caps. I would say that's pretty much it. Can you only use the serums Artemis sells with it? Like you're supposed to purchase it directly from Artemis. So first of all, I think you are able to buy the serums that Artemis sells directly or from other distributors. I don't know that you're limited to only buying these from Artemis. I do also know that you're able to use any serums that you desire. So, as long as they're transdermal serums and they're meant for that type of delivery system, you could choose your own. When we first brought it on, we started using the Artemis serums, and then one of my estheticians really wanted to experiment on her own. And so we spent a lot of time looking at other serums, but what we ended up deciding is that there's nothing wrong with the ones that they sell through Artemis, and it really made it so super easy. So we actually love the ones at the Artemis store that you can purchase there. So that's what we continue to do. What is a typical treatment series, and do clients love it? Clients do love it. A typical treatment series, like Artemis suggests, is around 6 treatments or 12. We actually bring it into our business as an upgrade from our CryoSkin facials or some of our other contouring facials. And so we educate around the Plasan, but we don't really sell them as a standalone item. And our clients do absolutely love it. How long to see results and how long do they last? Is it a pretty easy treatment to provide? So it's really simple. I would say it's probably the simplest of all the treatments to provide that Artemis sells. It's 5 minutes plasma shower, 5 minutes transdermal serum, and it varies plus or minus a couple minutes depending on how bad their acne or their blemishes or areas they're trying to focus are on. But it literally is like 10 minutes to extend your treatment time. How long to see results and how long do they last? So we don't actually do the Plasan on its own. We only incorporate it into treatments that are already the clients that have already bought a package for CryoSkin or contouring facials. So I don't really have the specific experience in our business on how it works on its own. We love adding it to our CryoSkin facials because they're already seeing the anti-aging effects of the collagen production and the vasoconstriction and dilation of the blood vessels. And then when you add the Plasan serums and the shower, it allows like a deeper change in their skin. So the results I assume from the Plason are later showing up, but they get like an immediate like lift and tightening and like fantastic feeling from the cryo skin. So that's why we incorporate both of them, because we don't actually do them separate. We don't actually do the Plason separately. So that's probably a question that you should ask other providers that do Plason facials as a standalone. All right. Is it truly no pain and no downtime? So there is really no pain. The only time there's a little bit of a sensation is when their face is moist, and then if you're doing the Plason shower on a moist skin. So we make sure that the skin is dry. Is there no downtime? Yeah, I mean the only downtime is really that they just cannot put makeup or any lotions or anything on their skin right after they've done it for about 4 hours. Is it profitable and would I purchase again? Yes and yes. Wondering what typical cost? It's usually around at 175 as a standalone, but we actually add it as 125 per treatment, or we sell a series of them. And we basically are a $300 treatment for the cryoskin facial plus Plason, and we would discount it between 10 to 15% if they were to purchase it in a series of 6 or 12. The only time we use a lower setting is if it hurts their face because they have acne and their face is so sensitive. We always use the continuous on the plasma portion. We start clients in a single session, and we do it actually either in their first cryoskin facial or their second, and they always love it. So they usually buy a package, or they just add it as an upgrade to each one of their facials if they have that extra 10 minutes. Again, we're adding this to our contouring packages, so it's usually a package of either 5 or 10 or 6 or 12, and we always add it as on top of a cryoskin facial. We never do the Plason on their own. The only time that we ever do a Plason on their own is it for like one of our staff members, family, or friends. But if it's for a client, we always add it to a basic standard facial. I hope that's helpful. Feel free to email or put questions in the chat if there's more information that you'd like.